big development of the hour, a shocking new report has revealed that nearly half of all the ministers across India spanning state governments, union territories and the union cabinet have declared criminal cases against them. In fact, my colleague Ishita Mitra is here to explain the report further. Take a look.
Now, a shocking new report has revealed that nearly half of all ministers across India, spanning state governments, union territories and even union cabinet, have declared criminal cases against them. And even more alarming, a significant number face serious charges, including murder, kidnapping and even crimes against women. Now, according to Association for Democratic Reforms, they analysed about 643 ministers, and out of them, 47% have declared criminal cases against them, as you can see on your screen. Now, out of those, 174 ministers face serious criminal charges. Now, this include murder, kidnapping and even crimes against women. In fact, this analysis spans across 27 states, 3 union territories and also around the Council of Ministers. Now, this report by ADR was released just days after Centre introduced controversial legislation in Parliament, proposing that the removal of minister takes place, including Prime Minister and Chief Minister, and this is if they are accused of a serious crime and jailed for about 30 days. Now, clear finding that has come out of this report is that across party lines, ruling and opposition alike, ministers with criminal backgrounds continue to dominate Indian politics. Now, let's break these numbers for you viewers. First of all comes Bharatiya Janata Party, a party which is at centre and also ruling in several states. Now, out of their 336 ministers, about 136, that's 40%, have about criminal cases. And out of those, 88 face serious charges. Again, reiterating, serious charges here include kidnapping, murder and crime against women. Next up comes TDP. Now, TDP is out of 23 ministers, 22 have criminal cases, and out of those, 13, that's 57%, have serious charges against them. Now comes Congress. Congress, of course, has 61 ministers at present, and out of those 61 ministers, 45, that's 74% essentially, have about criminal cases. And out of those 45, 18, that's 30% again, have serious criminal charges against them. And next up comes Aam Aadmi Party. Now, Aam Aadmi Party has about 16 ministers at large, and out of those 16 ministers, 11 have criminal cases, and out of that 11, 5 have again serious criminal charges against them. TMC as well has about 40 ministers. Out of that, 13 have criminal cases, and out of that 13, 8 face serious charges. Again, serious charges here include murder, kidnapping and crime against women as well. Now comes DMK. DMK currently has about 31 ministers, and out of those 31, 27 have about criminal cases, and out of that 27, 14 face serious charges. Now the question comes, how rich are India's ministers? Now this report by ADR also reveals the massive wealth declared by ministers. Combined assets total nearly 24,000 crore and with an average of about 37.21 crore. Now, in this report, ADR has noted criminal cases. These are based on affidavits which were filed between 2020 and 2025. Now, let's also talk about who are the richest politicians in India. Well, topping that list is TDP MP Chandrasekhar Pemmasani. He tops the list with a wealth of about 5,705 crore. Now, next comes DK Shivkumar from Congress. He has an assets worth about 1,413 crore. And he's followed by Chandrababu Naidu from TDP. Now, he has assets worth about 931 crore. So, these are the top politicians with massive wealth that they've accumulated through their profession.